Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your tarot reading for the month of November. Let's see what the month holds for you. Oh, you're starting the month of November amazingly. You've got the best card in tarot, the Sun. So the Sun is the card of positivity, of optimism, you know, the many sunflowers, the sun, and look, the child is, yeah, on that horse. It's the card when you feel finally things are working out or worked out, when you have this feeling, all is good. And this is a major arcana card, the Sun, the 21 cards you have in a major arcana. So it's a big change. So it's not a little tiny, where you have 10 cups, which feels good, but this is a major arcana card. Usually shows bigger changes in life rather than tiny ones, which could be a day or half of a day. But here it looks like you're going to be stepping into that feeling, or you're currently already in that feeling, Capricorn. So this is November. Let's have a look. And then you've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the card of structure, the card of tradition, beliefs as well, the card of learning. So this card could be interpreted in so many different ways. But what I see, what the message is here, there could be something that you're stepping into somewhere, an area in your life. For me, the feeling says a small work, or something you are creating. You are trying to create, or you're creating, you're working on it, bringing the tradition in, bringing more structure, something you can rely on, something what is there and you can always rely on it. Could be also learning, as I said, but at the same time it's the card of questioning your beliefs. Let's say if you think that in order to succeed you need to work very hard, it might be not be true, because if you burn yourself out, it's not gonna work. And sometimes when the things are yours, you probably noticed in life, you enjoy that momentum, that flow, when you're in that, when you call it, I'm in a zone, and you go for it and you work towards it, and you work many hours, but you feel not drained, you feel like you gained energy in the end. So it's as well looking at some beliefs and saying, is this serving me? And then perhaps changing them if they don't serve you anymore. So yeah, otherwise something tradition, structure, maybe entering somewhere, working in a company, or in some sort of stepping in somewhere, belonging to a circle which is sort of bigger, isn't it? Something bigger. Could be a church, could be a big company with a long tradition. But at the same time, yeah, anything, you know, it could be, it's not something mini tiny, it's like on something bigger, or you're gonna be work with some more traditional, something you're gonna work with. They had longer traditions, let's put this way, and they have been longer on this earth, you know, than something really little where they haven't established themselves well. Okay, so now we've got 8 of Cups, walking away from something what is no longer serving you. The cups are full and he's no longer interested. So usually this is not you're moving on because you feel so in pain and you can't take it. You're moving on because you had enough. You've had enough and you feel like whatever is no longer serving me, goodbye, I'm going. And then you got the High Priestess, which is beautiful. It really complements all these cards. The High Priestess is the card of inner intuition, knowledge, mystery, being in touch with yourself and knowing what you need, what steps to take. You're very much connected to your own kind of divine, or what to say, you know, the quantum field basically, because you see she has no roof over her head, and therefore she's very much like she's receiving information all the time, what she has to do. So usually we feel like that, we're really calm and collected and present, and we feel we know what to do, and this sort of card comes like messages to us. So it's a beautiful card to have. Page of Swords, new beginning, feeling enthusiastic, feeling that the world is your oyster, you can achieve whatever you want. It's a nice feeling when you feel like, yeah, I've got it, you know, even you're still not there, but the feeling is like you could have anything if you set your mind to it. Then you got Three of Swords. Is the card of healing, something what caused you emotional pain in the past. You will be able to say goodbye, or it's an advice to start looking into detaching yourself from your past. And there is a phase of healing coming for you, emotional healing, something what was kind of emotionally making you feel sad, something from your past. Then you got Two of Pentacles, the card when you juggle, or you feel like you're juggling quite a few things at the same time. It could feel sometimes a bit overwhelming at times. So this card invites you to find a balance, do less, and if you have many things you can't drop, then maybe do one thing at a time. One thing at a time, so you can keep your balance. Very good. And then you got the card Seven of Swords. This card can represent one thing is that sometimes you feel that there's something in the environment where you feel you should be careful, you shouldn't trust. But at the same time, I like this card because this card advises you and invites you to use more strategies, you know, be more a bit strategic, you know, not too impulsive, sometimes not emotional, because emotions are good in order to your nervous system, your feeling, to assess, do you have to take a decision or not? Because if your head says take a decision, but your feeling is like really no, so you should trust that. But here's about more strategies, you know, be strategic, whatever you're working on. Be strategic sometimes, how you can do things maybe differently, have it pros and contras, so that would be good. And then you've got the card of Seven of Pentacles, money, abundance, etc. is something like physical. So he's doing all this work and he's like, is it really worth it? But he's done quite a lot, isn't it? So it is worth it, just carry on doing what you're doing. If you feel sometimes it's maybe you have this feeling of dissatisfaction, even you work on it, you don't feel that momentum, it makes you question yourself, doubt yourself, is it really what I want to do? Or it's not even if I want to do it, is it worth it? Is it going to bring me results, the results I want? So here's about sometimes reminder, do what you do and keep on doing. The only thing, maybe change the way you're doing things, because when you change your way, things can be different, and there's no need to do all that work at once, shuffle everything, and then you kind of, oh, it's too much. Just take time to consider, to have a look, you know, to have a look. Be creative, because you can be creative not just painting paintings, you can be creative even doing some work, isn't it? Okay, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I have to say the cards are looking really good. The Sun, the High Priestess, all these new beginnings for you here, intuition, enthusiasm, happiness, and it's perfect. You're juggling a bit of a few things. You're gonna be ready to walk away from what is no longer serving you, heal, and just then carry on what you're doing, just in a graceful and beautiful way. Yeah, in a graceful, beautiful way. Use some strategies if needed, and all is gonna be all good. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it was helpful. Like it, comment, subscribe for more, and enjoy the month of November, and I will see you in December, and until then, take care of yourself. Bye.